Kaioken made its debut in Dragon Ball Z in Chapter 23 of the manga and in Episode 29 of the anime. The technique created by King Kai gives Goku a red glowing aura. This gives Goku a massive boost in speed and power, but at a cost. It uses up Goku's stamina and energy twice as fast, potentially leaving him unable to continue fighting after using it. You might be wondering why I am explaining all of this to you. Well, the reason is that Goku is a playable fighter in SSF2, and just like in Dragon Ball Z, he can use the Kaioken technique. This move, in my opinion, is a bizarre adaptation of Dragon Ball Z, and is one of the strangest mechanics I've ever seen in a fighting game. Before I explain why I think this, we need to take a look at how Kaioken works in SSF2. Using Goku's down special causes him to power up, shooting out waves of energy. If an opponent is hit by these waves of energy, Goku will turn into his Kaioken form. Much like in Dragon Ball Z, Kaioken makes Goku significantly faster. He has a faster ground speed and better airspeed as well. This allows him to practically fly across the stage. Goku is also more powerful in this form, with all of his moves dealing more damage and more knockback. Some moves even receive further buffs besides speed and strength increases. Nair, for instance, which was a single kick, now has 2 kicks. This makes it easier to approach with, cross up with, and can set up for nasty combos. Down smash receive more range, changing from 2 orbs of energy to a powerful blast of air. Fair was a move that also received a Chad form. Normal Goku forward aerial is really easy to hit the sour spot instead of the spike. In Kaioken, the spike hitbox is much more generous, and thanks to the increased power, can kill earlier too. Goku's Kamehameha charges much faster while in Kaioken. It can also turn around on the ground like you can in the air with the regular Kamehameha. The most noticeable change is, of course, the side special, which changes from Ki Blast to a flying tackle, which is great for recoveries, KOs, and combos. Honestly, this move is nuts. Now that we understand what Kaioken does, I'll break down the application of the move and why I think the mechanic is so weird. In Dragon Ball, Kaioken is a high-risk move as it drains Goku's energy really fast but makes him really powerful. In SSF2, the trade-off for increased speed and strength is that Goku rapidly takes damage for as long as Kaioken is active. This would make it seem like that Kaioken is meant to be used for comebacks. When you are already losing, you can use Kaioken as a last-ditch effort for an early kill. While Kaioken can be used in this way, it actually sees more use when Goku has the lead. You see, Kaioken racks up damage at such a fast rate, odds are that unless you hit a specific confirm or combo upon using the move, you are more likely to die first because you will suddenly be at high percent. Players can also simply camp out Kaioken, letting Goku build up damage and then attack him once the transformation ends. Since the move is so risky, most of the time this move will only be used once Goku has a lead, as there is not much of a risk to the player even if they don't manage to use it well. Like I said, Kaioken has confirms and there are efficient ways to use it, but the way I and many others see the moves is primarily as a way to style on opponents. Whenever I'm feeling confident in my lead, I start to fish for Kaioken so I can try and pull off a flashy combo into Goku's buff spike, or to set up for a funny edge guard using the faster charging Kamehameha. Kaioken is weird to me because in my mind, primarily it is for getting nasty clips for YouTube, and only occasionally it can help me get a comeback at high percent. Now if you're sitting here thinking to yourself, that's not weird, in fact having a high risk comeback mechanic seems balanced. Well, I have an ace up my sleeve. This move has some weird jank and glitches to it. Let's start with something tame. The trophy item in SSF2, when thrown, will turn the player into a trophy of their character. When Goku is in Kaioken, the game doesn't seem to recognize whatever character you are and uses a question mark image instead of the Goku sprite. Now it's time for some weird niche tech I found. Kaioken has some strange properties when the transformation ends and returns Goku to his normal state. If you are being grabbed or in a throw animation when Kaioken runs out, Goku will break free instantly. If you know that Kaioken is ending, you can use this to your advantage and mash an attack so that it hits an opponent when you break free. Goku can break free faster from other situations as well. For example, he can cancel the effects of stun moves like Ryu's focus attack. It can also cause you to recover faster from shield break animations. Kaioken canceling can even make you recover instantly from moves that cause you to sleep, such as Peach's Final Smash. My personal favorite oddity is canceling Special Fall. If Kaioken ends while you're in free fall, you will become actionable again, giving you another chance to recover. You can use this as a weird, sort of tricky mix-up on your opponents. As weird as all of this stuff is, it isn't as weird as this final glitch I've discovered. With certain final smashes, if Goku's Kaioken runs out right after someone hits their final smash, Goku can break free. This causes the screen to be darkened and your opponent becomes soft-locked, unable to move or to be hit. In some instances, this also causes Goku to be invisible until he dies. If that doesn't prove this move is weird, nothing will. I'm honestly surprised that Kaioken is still in SSF2 after all this time. I thought they would have swapped it out for Super Saiyan, or given Goku meter like he has in Dragon Ball FighterZ by now. Even as weird and janky as Kaioken is, I would fondly remember it if it was removed. Yes, it should probably have a bar so you can tell how long you'll be transformed, and it probably shouldn't break you free from grabs or soft lock opponents, but I love the way the move is. You can hit sick nasty clips with it, and the glitches and other weirdness of this move just make it more endearing.